Hi everyone, welcome to UIII Library Podcast. My name is Alianida Hofia, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about a book that might just shift the way you look at the life. Sebuah Seni untuk Bersikap Bodo Amat by Mark Manson. What if the key to a good life is not in caring more, but in caring less, deliberately? Today, we're going to dive into Sebuah Seni untuk Bersikap Bodo Amat, the book, no-nonsense, self-help book by Mark Manson that challenges almost everything you've been told about success, happiness, and positive thinking. Let's face it, we live in a world that constantly tells us to hustle, to stay positive, to be successful, to be somebody. Every scroll, every ad, every post subtly tells you, care more, do more, and be more. But here's the catch. You only have so much mental energy. You only have so many things you can truly give your attention to. And if you try to give them about everything, you end up exhausted, lost, and ironically disconnected from what truly matters. That's where Sebuah Seni untuk Bersikap Bodo Amat comes in. Mark Manson isn't your typical motivational speaker. He doesn't hand you a vision board or whisper affirmation in your ear. He gives you a cold glass of honesty, straight up. A former blogger, Manson built a following by writing what most people were too afraid to say. His tone is raw, a bit irreverent, but deeply grounded in life, experience, and emotional intelligence. He's not here to tell you how to be happy. He's here to tell you how to stop obsessing over being happy all the time. So what is the book talk about? At its core, Sebuah Seni untuk Bersikap Bodo Amat is a guide to focusing on limited time, energy, and emotion on what truly matters. It's not about becoming indifferent or careless. It's about learning how to care selectively. You're not told to stop caring altogether, but to care more intentionally. And that subtle difference, it changed everything. So here's the key ideas from the book. The first one is the value of struggles. Mark says, who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. We often think that the good life means avoiding pain, but in reality, meaningful things, love, purpose, growth come from choosing the right struggles. The second one is responsibility over blame. You can control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Taking responsibility for your reaction without blaming yourself or others is how you take your power back. The third one is you are not special, and that's a good thing. Manson dismantles the myth of being extraordinary. Instead, he argues for embracing ordinariness and finding meaning in not being the best, but in being real. The fourth one is certainty is the enemy of growth. If you're always convinced you are right, you will never improve. Progress begins when you admit you might be wrong. Doubt is uncomfortable, but it's also essential. And the last one is remember, you will die. I will die, and we will die. This sounds heavy, but it meant to set you free. When you truly accept that life is finite, you stop wasting time on petty things. You stop living for the opinions of others. You start living on purpose. Sebuah Seni untuk Bersikap Bodo Amat isn't here to teach you how to be emotionless. It's here to remind you that freedom begins when you stop giving your energy away to every little thing. Care less so you can care deeper, and let go so you can hold on to what truly matters. So ask yourself, what are you still giving too much of your energy to? And what will happen if you let it go? That's all from me. Thank you.